Well, it's time for Def Diary 66. Today we're going to be talking about the GUI, also better known as the Graphical User Interface within Utopia, as well as a whole bunch of graphics tweaks that are coming our way. Now, first off, last week's Def Diary was a little bit longer because I had a little bit more stuff to work with due to the AMA that was running in parallel to it. However, this week there is no such thing, which means that today is going to be a little bit shorter than usual. Let's get underway, shall we? Let's talk about ship colors. Everybody likes ship colors. You can really see that they're like grasping for straws here to show new content. Apparently, in banks, your flag color will be affect the coloring and lighting of your ships, as well as the color of the engine trails that it leaves behind. So now you will have colored engine trails that are this color of your empire instead of blue, which is kind of cool. Apparently, it's gonna change rather heavily depending on the ship styles. It looks like they basically went through all the lighting effects in the models and changed it to be the same as the coloration of your flag. So apparently an approach to make your empires a little bit more distinct from everybody else, especially if you're working on a large galaxy and you're trying to figure out, hey, who the hell is who? And yeah, you have like 25 empires with the same models flying next to each other, and you can't see the forest because of all the trees that are in the way. Anyway, let's talk about map colors. It looks like that empires are going to be more distinct by adding more color variety to the map. So instead of having each empire with the exact shade color of their flag, it's now a number of valid colors. So if you have blue, you can have light blue, or darker blue, or light blue, etc. So it's basically dependent on the spawn order of the empires. So if your flag color is blue and you spawn first, which as the player you generally do, considering you are generally under tag 0, you are under tag 0, just always under tag 0, you will always get the color of your flag as your empire color. Isn't that neat? I think it's neat. Neat. Well, I told you they were probably grasping for straws a little bit. Then there is probably the best one of this entire Def Diary: Primitive Galaxy map icons. These are not about galaxies that are really young and still forming. No, these are about primitive civilizations. Will now finally get their own icons on the map, so you can finally see how many primitives are actually within your empire. So you can either uplift them, bring them to enlightenment. You can. It's technological uplifting, it's not actual uplifting. You can enlighten them, annex them, of course, and bomb them from orbit, and let their gods deal with them. If an observation post is constructed above their primitive societies, they will also get an icon for it. So there is that too. Let's go over a final thing for today, which is the details map mode. So if you have the little map mode, it's a little circle at the bottom right of the screen. You click it, you can see that all the stuff is turned off. If you turn it off now, it will show you all the important information. So you will show you any unexploited resources you own in unclaimed systems, but hide resources that are already being exploited by you or inaccessible to being in another empire's border. So basically, you'll have a better overview of what the hell is going on within your empire by using the detailed map mode, which is just kind of useful. I do like that. Planets that cannot be colonized will be removed. So overall, you'll have like I said, a much better overview. I did tell you today was going to be a short one, and that will wrap up this one. Next week, however, I am looking forward to next week, and I'll tell you why. The patch notes for banks in Utopia. The code has been frozen. They are currently running it through QA. It's all finalized, except for probably a couple of minor tweaks. But aside from that, the expansion is effectively done. Was waiting for it to go gold. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and get hyped for those patch notes.